Welcome back everyone to It's Not Easy Being Green Screen. Here is Supercars by Gremlin Graphics, made by Magnetic Fields, I believe. That's very familiar, isn't it, when you talk about magnetic fields with Super Esprit Lotus Esprit Turbo. That's the one I was thinking of, and it's got that graphical look to it, hasn't it? You can see the inspiration has passed over from one game to another, even though this is a completely different style of racing game. But we are in mode 1, as is Lotus Esprit, funnily enough, and interesting colour scheme, red and blue colour scheme. Gone for the red and blue colour scheme there, but a nice little interactive sort of scene to go into your shop and pick your race. And here we go, top-down racer, a la Micro Machines kind of thing. And yes, this is nice. It's got a really nice feel to it. This game, it's got a nice bit of inertia on the car, and a nice bit of music and skiddy effects sort of getting in the way of the music, but never mind, it's pretty good. It's an enjoyable game, but we're here to look at the colours, because this is an interesting colour game anyway, because it's very green already. In fact, there's a little bit of a split rasters going on at the bottom, as you can see. You've got the red and the yellow at the bottom, but the bulk of the screen is obviously green and white and black, of course, when producing the stippling of the tarmac there, which I wonder if it's going to play havoc with the green screen back. The stippling on the tarmac, yeah, maybe. And a little splash of blue in the cockpit. You know what? I was looking at this game in colour, and I think, well, they've gone to all the effort of making that little splash of blue in the cockpit for the driver or the cab or whatever you want to call it, but there's no blue anywhere else. And you think, well, if you're going to use the colour, I mean, surely have a little bit of little detail or tree on the sides, maybe some crowd stands or something. Something very simple on the side, but alas, no. But anyway, this is what it looks like in colour. Like I said, it's pretty green already, but I'm just getting a bit worried about the fact that you've got the movement, you've got the stippling of the track to create that grey effect. Well, we're going to pause the game here. I think I'm going to stop just before the underpass. I think we'll stop here, and then we'll turn everything green. Not just the green in the cars, just everything is going to go green. And there it goes. And just like I thought, yeah, the stippling looks weird. It's gone a bit weird, hasn't it? I mean, it's still fine and still playable. It's definitely lost something, though. It's definitely lost. Obviously the blue bit's gone completely, extremely dark and almost blacked out completely. The shadow. I'm just looking at the shadowing on the underpass there. I'm going to go when we get to that. We'll have a look and see how that works. I think it works too alright, actually. The shadowing is actually looking not too bad at all. Here we go. That worked well, yeah, you sort of went transparent a bit and came out. That was very good. I like that, actually not too bad. It's a shame that the greenery, the grass at the track side has all gone it's gone a dull green, and not gone that lovely vibrant bright green that it was in the colour mode. That's something that's made it a little bit more flat, hasn't it? I mean, you've got that nice sort of 3D pseudo effect when you've got the colour, when you've got the juxtaposition of the grey track and the very, very bright grass track side. With this, everything's gone very, very flat. Kind of lost that ounce of depth to it, and now I just appear like I'm the same colour as the enemy cars as well. Maybe a slightly darker shade of green. But here we go. Everything's in green. It's going to look like the Matrix now. Here they are, cheering for me in the green, with green flags. And a very bright green scoreboard. Let's have a look in the shop. Let's see what the shop looks like in green. Because that was a bit... it was like a pinky and blue, wasn't it? From memory? Whoa, okay. Well, everything's still clear. You can still see what you're buying. Maybe I can't quite make all the words out on everything there. Especially that really, really dark one on the bottom right. And bottom left. Both of them, in fact. I can't really make out what I'm really... Oh, I've just noticed that some of the wording on the HUD there, because it was done in white, it actually clashes with the light green, and that kind of okay, what happened there? Right, yeah, and that kind of sort of like goes invisible a bit, so still readable, but just. Them technical sheets, them technical readouts don't look nowhere near as good, do they? Because they've gone a real dull green, real dark green, which is a damn shame. I mean, I don't know what I never understand why that happens sometimes. So you sort of got bright greens that go completely the opposite, a very flat, dull pastel green with no personality. It's very odd when that happens sometimes. So it certainly isn't as exciting as it is in colour, that's for sure. But it's still playable and it's still supercars, but it certainly have a good chunk of its personality taken away when you play it in green. But never mind, there we go, supercars on the Amstrad CPC 464 in green, and here we are with the title screen. I'll bid you a farewell. Novabug, out. Hey, Novabug here. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please support the channel by liking and commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't already done. If you would like to support me further, please consider joining my bug army via Patreon. And also don't forget to follow me over at Facebook, Twitter, BitChute and Twitch. And finally, a very special mention to my bug army generals Sam M, Sweet Nanook and Craig Harrison. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Novabug, out.